sugar mill was the largest sugar mill in Florida. It was operated by Charles Wilhelm Bulow and John Joachim Bulow from 1820 until it was burned by the Seminoles in 1836. Sugar cane was planted in January and February and was ready for harvesting by mid-October. Field workers cut the cane and loaded it on wagons that brought it to the mill for processing. A large, long boiler and furnace filled the right half of this room. Steam from the boiler was piped to an engine on the second floor of the building to your right. This engine operated a large gear that turned the rollers to crush the cane. A sawmill 18 feet beyond this sign was run by the same steam engine as the sugar mill when sugar was not being made. Cane was placed on a conveyor starting here. The conveyor, about 3 feet wide, lifted it to the roller crushers on the second floor. The juice ran into settling vats. The crushed cane, called the bagasse, came out the opposite side of this building and was hauled away in carts. The juice flowed from the settling vats on the second floor to the grande, the largest of 5 kettles built into the furnace below. The grande was also the coolest, being farthest from the battery kettle under which the furnace was fired. The chimney draft pulled heat from this fire through the furnace to heat the other kettles. The heated juice was hand-dipped from the larger to the smaller kettle and ended as syrup in the battery, the smallest and hottest. Here it reached the strike stage. It was then ladled into a trough and flowed into a large wooden cooling vats to harden. After hardening, it was spaded into slices, carried in small tubs to the purgery, and packed into hogsheads. The hogsheads were kept in this warm curing room for 20 to 30 days until all the molasses had dripped from the sugar into a cistern located in the recess beneath. The molasses was sold for making rum. The partly emptied hogsheads were then refilled with sugar and stored. The hogsheads were stored on the floor above this room and lowered through an opening onto wagons below. The wagons left through these archways and hauled the sugar to a landing for shipment by boat to Jacksonville, St. Augustine, and Savannah.